Hello and welcome to Pick a Card Palace. In today's Pick a Card reading, we will be answering the question, who needs your help? Now, for this reading, you have three options. This is option one, this is option two, and this is option three. Once you've made your selection, you can scroll down to the description box where you will find links that will take you directly to each of the respective readings. Now I'm going to let you gaze at these options and make your selection before we get started. Okay, if you chose this card, this postcard, option one, this will be your reading. Let me put that up there. Okay. So, for option one, those who chose option one, who needs their help? Who needs option one's help? We have the Nine of Swords and the King of Wands. And let me see what's at the bottom of the deck here. Okay, we have the Queen of Cups. Okay, option one. So, first of all, this person who needs your help is really distressed about something. I'm getting a sense of someone who probably has a tendency to be, shall we say, over the top, dramatic, maybe overly dramatic. Um, it's not a good thing or a bad thing. It just is. It's just their personality type. But they are going through something right now that is causing them a great deal of worry and distress and fear and panic. And this is interesting because I wouldn't necessarily expect that out of this person typically, because I get more of a I'm thinking of Winnie the Pooh here for some reason. I get more of a Tigger energy for this person. Um, and for those who aren't familiar with the Winnie the Pooh um, cartoon series, is it a cartoon series? I guess. Well, I think Winnie the Pooh came through in books, or was it maybe like an installment series in a newspaper? I don't remember. Anyway, you've probably heard of Winnie the Pooh, but if you haven't somehow, or you just don't remember the other characters in the story, Tigger is the one who is a tiger, and he is extremely positive and bright and sunny and kind of like bouncing off the walls, really, and probably like annoyingly cheerful. Um, but yes, always looking for, the next great thing right around the corner that could happen at any moment, and just someone who is full of life. And so I get that kind of vibe about this person. That's how they are generally, and yet there's something going on that is really throwing them for a loop, and they are just not feeling like themselves or at their best at all. Now, it seems they need your help because they feel like you are the type of person who would understand or would somehow be able to soothe them, whether it's by saying the right thing or just kind of being there. Maybe your energy is just very warm and nurturing and supportive and calming, because this person is, yeah, like I said, kind of, really on edge here about whatever is wrong. And so they would appreciate the kind of help that you could provide. It looks like they really believe that you could help them. Okay, let's find out more here. So, for those who chose option 1, who needs their help? Okay, we have the reunion. Let's see if that card comes. Oh no, I'm so upset because I can't get. I'm sorry, I don't want to turn this into an off-topic rant. So I just wish that cards would focus better, and it's probably my lighting, the camera itself, maybe something I'm doing. I'm just a novice here, just some random person pulling cards on the internet. So I'm not a technical whiz with regard to video production, and I'm just me. I don't have a team to make it all look effortless and beautiful. But anyway, the card here is Joy of the Heart. Let me see what's on the bottom of the deck here. Okay, prison. Well, just as I was saying, this person is feeling very boxed in about something, trapped. All right. But this seems to be someone who, I'm not sure if you've had a falling out with them, because we do have the reunion card, or if maybe you have recently reconnected. Um, but this is someone who generally really enjoys having a good time, and in fact does have a great time with you, especially perhaps since you've come back, or if you re um, um, reconcile, they feel that you could really have a great time, and it maybe could lift their spirits and bring them out of this, like, this cage they feel locked up in. Interesting. Okay, so what else can you tell us about this person who needs option 1's help? Okay, we have the ring. I'll put that there. And actually, I'm going to move this over here just because. And let's see. We have the mountain. And I'm going to look at the bottom of the deck here. We have the gentleman. Okay, so we got masculine energy coming through here again. I'm not surprised because I kind of was already envisioning masculine energy, which may be, brought by a male or a female, because this type of energy is fluid, so that sometimes a male's feminine side comes to the fore, and sometimes a female's masculine side comes to the fore. So I don't want to assign a gender necessarily, even though that this does look like a masculine, at the very least, a masculine energy. Yeah, this person, it seems they are feeling blocked. It may be because I don't know if did you literally block them? I mean, like, if that's for those of you who have not already reconciled with this person, did you block them? Or, I don't know. But they feel blocked, or they feel like far away. They feel like there's some big obstacle. Could be between you, or it could be having to do with this issue that they are so distressed about. Let me see if we can find out actually what the issue is, since, I've been kind of talking around it. But for option 1 and this person who needs their help, what is the issue that option 1's person needs the help with? Let me see. Okay, we have bumper crop and gambling. Okay, interesting. Okay, and at the bottom of the deck we have travel. I don't know if there's anywhere I can put this. Can I? Will that be in the frame? Oh, just barely. Okay. So it seems we said, this is about who needs your help. It seems they need your help because they want to try something and they want it to be successful. Now, it could be that what they need your help with is reconciling with you, coming towards you. Maybe they feel like if you would make an effort towards them some kind of way, maybe meet them halfway, I don't know, or strangely enough, maybe even initiate, maybe they feel like that then they could have the ultimate success. But I think that's kind of interesting because it feels like it doesn't quite go with all the rest of the stuff I said in the reading. Well, some of the stuff, but not all of it. Um, but again, there is a communication issue here. There is, again, it seems like the communication is blocked from their perspective. So maybe they need you to help them to communicate something, and it may be that they need that help, that support to communicate something to someone else who's not you. So because like I said, they're really distressed about something, but what it is still not apparent to me from this, and I don't want to belabor the points here. Let me just ask one more time: what exactly is the issue that option one's person needs option one's help with? What is it? Okay, we have the number 5. And here at the bottom of the deck here, we got the number 5. Okay, so yeah, it looks like they do want you to help them to come out of the distress mode, to break free of whatever this is that has them feeling like they're in prison. And so it may or may not be you, or your treatment of them, or something that happened between the two of you. It may be an issue that has nothing to do with you, like I said. And that was my first inclination, is that it was an issue that had nothing to do with you, but it's seriously raining on this person's parade, shall we say. So yeah, they need you to help them to make whatever changes they need to make in order to get free of this, whatever it is that's bothering them so much. Okay, option 1, I'm going to leave it here. This is your reading. Thank you so much for joining me. And if you enjoyed this reading, please consider liking and or subscribing to this channel. This is a great way to help me to know what people actually want to see, and maybe what I should make more content around. Okay, so now I'm going to move on to the next reading here. Let me just clear all this stuff away. And if you chose this postcard, option 2, this will be your reading. We are answering the question, who needs your help? So for those who chose option 2, who needs their help? We have the Ace of Cups and the Two of Cups. All right. And at the bottom of the deck here, we have the Five of Swords. Okay. I wasn't expecting that. Okay, so option 2. It seems that the person who needs your help here is someone you share a deep emotional connection with, or at least they feel like the two of you share a deep emotional connection. So this could be a romantic partner, a love interest, or it could be just someone else that you're close to, a friend or a family member. But it seems that this person, despite all of the beautiful feelings between the two of you, or at least coming from their side for you, they perhaps have not exactly expressed their feelings in the best way, shall we say. Like, I'm seeing some games playing, some pettiness, something unsavory about their behavior, and I mean like morally unsavory. Um, hmm, which is a great contrast to the feelings. But okay, maybe this person has issues with expressing positive feelings. Maybe, I don't know, some kind of early life trauma has stunted their ability to relate in a more open and warm type of way, and instead they um, try to gain control over people they care about by um, manipulating them, in things like, baiting them into jealousy or behaviors that would prove that the person really cares. Um, Interesting. Okay, well, let's see what else we can find out here. Option 2, about this person who needs your help. So, who needs option 2's help? Okay, we have size, like that kind of sigh, not size, S-I-Z-E. I think I explained this in a very recent video that I did too. This card must have come out there. And we have hope. Okay, yeah, this person is feeling some kind of way about, I think, the feelings they have for you, the care they have for you. But there's a sense of maybe a kind of hopelessness, or maybe, I mean, it's like they hope against hope. Okay, that maybe that you feel about them the way that they feel about you, or that, that there some change here can take place to help them. Because again, this reading is about who needs your help, and I think what they need the help with is this, well, kind of toxic um, way of interacting with people. I mean, even the people that they care about, like they actually do genuinely care for. And so I guess they would be in need of someone who can model for them the right behavior, but at the same time, like kind of be patient with them as they learn this new, and for them probably scary, way of being, which would be a more healthy way of relating and expressing, warm feelings. Okay, let's see what else we can find out here, option 2. So for option 2, who needs their help? We have the fox, and we have the key. Okay, let's see what's at the bottom of the deck here. Oh, the mice. Alrighty. Okay, so yeah, again, I'm getting this sense of someone who is, well, like I said, um, they're not coming through like somebody who knows how to have a healthy relationship. Um, they don't know how to let their guard down. They don't know how to not um, introduce drama, and in a way kind of like I said, manipulate and ultimately harm the other person involved. So this person is, yeah, a games player, it looks like. um, and again, though, it's they aren't a bad person. Like I said, I suspect this comes from um, their upbringing, or those early formative years, the environment they were in, the role models that they had or didn't. Um, and so here they are, but they need your help. They need your help with overcoming this dynamic, because they know that it's not helpful, and they know that it drives people away, and then they end up getting the result that they don't want, even after all of their machinations and manipulations. Like, they still don't get what they want. Um, certainly if they're dealing with somebody who's emotionally healthy and can have a healthy relationship, like such a person probably won't put up with this, whatever this is that they're putting out there. And they know that. They know they need to change. And so, yes, that is why they need your help. They feel that you can help them with this. So I think I'm going to leave it here. Option 2, that is your reading. So if you enjoyed this reading, please consider liking and or subscribing to the channel. It helps so much with me to be able to understand what to make more videos on, for one thing. Okay. Thank you for joining me. I'm going to move on to option 3 here shortly. Let me see. And last but not least, if you chose this postcard, option 3, this is your reading. Again, the question we are answering today is, who needs your help? So for option 3, who needs their help? Okay, we have the 7 of Swords, and we have the 4 of Cups. Let me see what is at the bottom of this deck. Let's see. We have the Knight of Wands. Okay. This. Okay. So I just heard the song. I don't know what the name of the song is. Maybe the name of the song is The Theme from Shaft. There was a movie from back in the 70s, I want to say, that you may have heard of it. It's called Shaft. And the theme song, I think it is probably, that's probably the name of it, goes something like, he's a complicated man, no one understands him but his woman. And that's what I heard when I was putting these cards down. I'm going to have to remember. I'll link that song for you in the description. I mean, it probably, I don't know if the lyrics would help you at all to get a better window in onto this person, but just for fun, you can go look at it. I mean, listen to it or look. I don't know. Maybe I'll give you a YouTube link to a video. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to just make a note here. That I want to include a link. It'll be in the description box to that song if if you're inclined to go check it out, or if you're not familiar with it. But anyway, yeah, this looks complicated. This person seems to have a lot going on here. I mean, they're impulsive, but they're scared into like a statue. Like they're so scared they can't move, but they're impulsive and they really want to do stuff. But also emotionally, like they're like just kind of meh. I don't know. This is weird. this is what in the world. So your person that we're talking about here is kind of all over the place, and probably what they need help with is just figuring out what the heck is going on with them. Interestingly, I guess they feel like you can help them, I suppose, somehow, with, well, all of the issues, because seems like there's more than one. I feel like this person maybe is afraid to take life by the horns and just live it, you know? but they want to, and they keep trying to be satisfied with the status quo and where they are and what they're doing and the people there and all that, but they just can't really shake this feeling like they want adventure in their lives, or they want to pursue something that they think would just be so cool or so exciting, and yet they just can't seem to get over the fear. And so to deal with that, I guess they're in this place of kind of like emotional cocooning, in which they're just kind of keeping their ambitions or their hopes and dreams to themselves, and maybe they're hoping that the urge will die, and meanwhile because they're fighting themselves, basically, they're coming through like someone who's just very disinterested in well, other things, other options. Like they're not going for what they want, but they're also not satisfied with what they've got, if that makes any sense. Hope it does. But like I said, this person's presenting like they're kind of all over the place. So what else can we know about this person who needs option three's help? Okay, we have the house, and we have the Grand Consolation. Let me see what's at the bottom of the deck here. Okay, we have the officiant. I really need to find out what that word actually translates as, but officiant, close enough. The official, maybe? The official, the officiant. Anyway. So this is someone who perhaps is, at least at this time, kind of keeping to themselves, maybe coming through like a homebody. I don't know if that's how they usually are, but that's maybe how they've been lately. As I was saying, trying to kind of push down these desires for something more. Um, but they also kind of maybe, I don't know, are helped by um, disappearing, so to speak, like, kind of withdrawing from life. And again, as I said, they're not like satisfied with what they've got. So they're maybe like neglecting what they've got, who they've got, the people actually there, the places, the opportunities. But somehow it maybe does kind of make them feel better to just hide away. Remember, I was talking about this emotional cocooning. Interesting. Okay, so what else can we know about this person who needs option three's help? Okay, we have the bear and the clover. And let me see, at the bottom of the deck here, we have the letter. Okay, I wonder if this person is trying to make some kind of decision, or maybe they already made a decision and they're disappointed with the decision that they've made. Maybe there's an open door here for them to make the decision at some time in the near future, but so far they have not chosen to go forward and seize this opportunity, because I do see here that maybe there's an opportunity that has been presented to them. It could be a job opportunity. I don't know. It could be some other type of opportunity. Something, again, that they would be excited about, but they're just too afraid to pursue. So, yeah, they would like to break out of this holding pattern and get on with life, and probably pursue their dream or this opportunity, whatever it is, And so they want your, I say want, but they could do with your help. You must somehow be able to help them with this kind of thing. And I don't know what superpowers you have or skills and talents and abilities you have, but for whatever reason, this person thinks that you probably could help, or at the very least, it's coming through here. This person is the one who needs your help, so that strongly implies that you actually can help them. Okay, option 3, this is your reading. If you liked this reading, please consider giving this video a like or subscribing to this channel, which is a baby channel, and so would really benefit from new subscribers. Well, any subscribers really, but not to lay it on too thick. But anyway, thank you for joining me. Until hopefully next time, goodbye.